Hey everybody, Sean from Movie Assault here, and it is time once again for another end-of-month pickups video, this time for January 2023. It's the first of the new year, and I got quite a bit of stuff this month. I have stuff from Amazon, eBay, Half Price Books, Dollar Tree, Big Lots, and Best Buy. I think that's it. And I'll start with the Half Price Book stuff, since it's the most recent. So they're not in any particular order. I'll have Blu-rays mixed in with DVDs and 4Ks. But first up, picked up Creed 2. I watched Creed last weekend and enjoyed it. Came across this and decided to pick it up in preparation for Creed 3. I hadn't seen Creed or Creed 2 prior to this. Did watch this and I liked it, not as much as the first one. There'll be a review of the original Creed coming up in a couple of days. Picked up Phase 4. This is from Saul Bass, and that's the director. And this is about super intelligent ants. And I've heard quite a bit about this over the years. I think this is from 1974. Yeah. And finally found this on physical media. I just found out the case is cracked. That sucks. Oh well. DVD's fine. But I'm very interested in checking this out. I've heard a lot about this over the years and had not gotten a chance to see it. I think it was on Tubi, maybe. It may still be, but I just haven't gotten around to watching it, and owning it is always more fun anyway. So, Phase 4 from 1974. This was the best deal of the month. I picked up Wreck-It Ralph on 4K for $3. And it comes with the Blu-ray. And both discs are in absolutely fantastic condition. I thought maybe it was a result of this being a poor transfer or something, but all the reviews I've read have said it's great. I've seen this movie, but it's been a really long time, but I remember enjoying it quite a bit. And for $3 on 4K, why not? This one I picked up for one movie, but I had recently posted on Twitter about not having seen one of the other movies. So this is a John Wayne triple feature. This is the movie I bought this collection for, The Cowboys, which is a movie I really, really like, and I used to have in my collection, but traded it in for some stupid reason. The Green Berets I've seen, but it's been literally decades since I've seen it, so practically I haven't seen it. And then I had posted about some essential Westerns that I have never seen, and one of those was The Searchers. So wanted this, got this as a bonus, and this is just, all right, I'll watch it eventually. But this is a 3-pack of John Wayne films, and all on their own discs. I'm not a huge John Wayne fan, but he is in a couple of really, really good films, at least as far as I'm concerned. And this next is the last pickup from Half Price Books, and this is also a DVD. This is Dead and Buried, a limited collector's edition. I had this in my collection a long time ago, traded it in when I really needed to get some cash, but this is kind of cool. It comes in this nice slipcase, and has a chapter selections with a, I don't know if that's Japanese. I am not too great at figuring out what language that is. Maybe Korean, maybe? I really don't know. I'm going to guess Japanese, but it has the chapter selections. And I haven't seen this movie in decades either. This is a movie that I wanted to see in theaters and was not allowed, so I bought the novelization, which was my way of trying to get around the not being able to see it when I was too young to see rated R movies. But Dead and Buried. And then next up here is the Dollar Tree stuff. A lot of this stuff has been sitting in Dollar Trees for a while, but I hadn't seen a lot of this on Blu-ray, mostly DVD. So one of those that I'd seen sitting around on DVD is Terminal with Margot Robbie and Simon Pegg and Mike Myers. I haven't heard too much about this. There's the back. Mainly bought it for the cast. I'm not 100% sure how good it is. or not. This I've seen. This is A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. This is really good, surprisingly. I didn't think I would like it, but I did. I found it to be really entertaining, and the musical stuff was really good. The numbers, the songs, really good. So, you know, despite my wearing a Wasp shirt, I do like the music in this movie. And I've seen Lady Gaga in concert, so there's your surprise for the day. Also picked this one up. This is Boyhood by Richard Linklater. And I've heard good things about this. This also features Patricia Arquette and Ethan Hawke, Lorelai Linklater, and Ella Coltrane. I do not know too much about this other than it took, I think, 14 years to film, 12 years to film. And I know it won quite a bit of awards. Quite a few awards, not quite a bit of awards. But I figured for $1.25, I'll give it a shot. Then this has been kicking around at Big Lots, Dollar Tree, but never seemed to be able to find the Blu-ray. Finally did. This is Unsane with Claire Foy. It's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, and I've heard a lot of people say this is really kind of a get under your skin type movie. Looking forward to watching this one. I've also heard some good things about this one. This is Kiss of the Damned, and this is a vampire movie. Her Love Will Never Die. It was written and directed by Zan Cassavetes, and it does not appear to star anybody that I am familiar with. Oh, Michael Rappaport is in it. Okay. He's third billed, though. Oh, Milo Ventimiglia's in it. All right. I take that back. So there are some people in this that I've seen before and or know of. So I'll give this a shot. Kiss of the Damned. Speaking of Ethan Hawke, in the previous couple of movies, this is Good Kill. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Something's shaking around in there. It says this is the thinking person's answer to American Sniper. So, look forward to seeing that. Let's see who else is in this. Bruce Greenwood, Zoe Kravitz, January Jones, Jane Abel, and directed by Andrew Niccol. See how that is? Excuse me. And also picked this one up with Tommy Lee Jones and Charlize Theron, Susan Sarandon, In the Valley of Elah. I've heard about this. I haven't heard anything bad about it, but I haven't heard anything like especially great about it other than the reviews that are on the cover, but I'm familiar with the movie. So again, for $1.25, I will take a shot. Always love Tommy Lee Jones, and Charlize Theron is good. Susan Sarandon is usually really good. This is one I haven't seen too much about anywhere. I saw this was on Shudder after I picked it up. This is Corporate Animals with Demi Moore, Jessica Williams, Ed Helms, and Karan Soni. This is a quote-unquote biting comedy. Being that it's on Shudder, I would assume there are some some sort of dark elements to this, but I just picked it up because I recognized Ed Helms and Demi Moore. And then last from Dollar Tree, this is also available at Big Lots, Kidnap with Halle Berry, and who else is in this? Sage Correa, Chris McGinn, Lou Temple. This is from Welgo Media, I guess. Oh, it's a Universal. Welgo produced it, but it's not on the Welgo label. That's interesting. But yeah, this is about a woman whose son disappears. The last Halle Berry movie that I watched, which was Dark Tide, was pretty bad, so I'm hoping this one is better. All right, next up is Amazon. I think everybody who is into 4Ks picked this up. This was available for, I believe, $8 or $9 on Amazon, so I snapped it up. I've heard the transfer is kind of meh, but it comes with the Blu-ray if the 4K isn't that good, and I did not have this in my collection, so figured I would pick this up. And this, of course, features Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Val Kilmer. I have not seen this since 2007 was the last time I watched this, so again, it's practically like I haven't seen it at all. So I'm looking forward to seeing it again for the first time. We've already talked about this on the channel. This is Vampire's Kiss. I explained that I did pick this up from Dollar Tree and then loved it a lot. So I picked up the Blu-ray from MVD. And there you go. Looks like that has a cracked case too. I'm discovering some cracked cases today. Excuse me. Also picked this one up from 1983. This is Iceman with Timothy Hutton, Lindsay Krause rather, and John Lone. I have not seen this since the 80s, so this is sort of a nostalgia pick. This is one of two nostalgia picks that I picked up that are actually on the Kino Lorber label that I got from Amazon this month. And this is the first of those. And the second is My Bodyguard, which I saw in theaters when I was in 6th grade, I believe. And this sort of hit a note for me when I was a young kid. I wasn't necessarily bullied when I was a kid, but I wasn't exactly the most popular student in the world, so kind of identified with this a little bit. But this is a good movie with Chris Makepeace, Matt Dillon, and Ruth Gordon, and Adam Baldwin. This was his first movie, and of course he is on the cover right there. Chris Makepeace had a really good run at the movies for like 2 years. This and Meatballs, and then he disappeared. I don't know what he's doing now. Maybe you can tell me. All right, next up is eBay. And this I bought on the day that Ruggero Deodato died. I don't have Cannibal Holocaust, but I figured I'd get Jungle Holocaust. I've seen Cannibal Holocaust. I have not seen this, and this. I think I picked this up for $5, something similar to that. So looking forward to watching this. I started watching it on Tubi, and I figured I would get the uncut version, which is on the Blu-ray, and this is from Code Red. So it looked pretty entertaining from what I saw, but I didn't get too terribly far into it. So I think this is also known as The Last Cannibal or The Last of the Cannibals or something like that. I can't remember. That's what it's on Tubi as. But Jungle Holocaust. And this one I picked up on the recommendation of a fellow YouTuber. I think his name is Party Junkie Videos. He's from Sweden. But he talked about this, and then since he talked about this movie, Blood In, Blood Out, also known as Bound by Honor, I've seen several other people reference it lately, and apparently this is really good. I have never seen this, and I have not heard anything about it, so I picked it up from eBay, and I got it, and I was very confused because it came from Amazon. They drop shipped it from Amazon, which was really weird. But anyway, I will check this out. If you've seen this, let me know what you thought. Blood In, Blood Out. And then I refused to buy this new. I was not going to pay the ridiculous amounts of money that they were asking for it on Amazon and Best Buy. So I got it on eBay for $18. And it's still sealed. It comes with the digital code. So I don't know, maybe it fell off a truck, but I don't care. I was not going to pay full price for this because I just wanted to complete the Halloween trilogy in my collection on 4K. Call me stupid, call me a completist, call me an idiot, whatever. I bought a movie I really didn't like. Maybe that'll change. I don't know, but at least I have it, and I can check out the deleted and extended scenes, which may or may not make it a better movie. I don't know, but it is what it is. And then I picked this up. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted about this. I bought this as a prize for my 300 subscribers giveaway, which I have not yet announced, and I still am working on prizes for, but this was one that I was going to give away. And you can see that the slipcover is pretty beat up. And then the case is cracked. So I didn't just discover the crack on this one. This is, you can see it's cracked, which people may or may not care about. I don't know, but I don't want to give this away as a prize if it's all beat to shit. So I didn't pay that much money for it. I thought it was going to be a pretty good deal. But now I have the Phantasm 5 movie collection in my collection, even though it's not in the greatest of shape. So I may try again with this. Maybe not. I don't know. But I have all 5 of these separately on Blu-ray anyway, so it is what it is. All right. These 2 I got from Best Buy. I picked up Smile. I have not seen this yet. This is, of course, the 4K edition. I've heard some good things about this. And this also includes the original short film that inspired the full-length film. I believe it is called Laura Hasn't Slept. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about this one, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. And then I couldn't resist. Last month I bought the Blu-ray. I went to Best Buy and bought the 4K of Terrifier 2. And I figured, why not? I have a funny feeling it's not going to be available for very long. So I picked it up just as a sort of a collector's item. I don't do that very often, but I really love this movie, so having the 4K of it was probably a good idea at some point in my life when I pulled the trigger and bought this. So yeah, Terrifier 2 on 4K. All right, last but not least, I've got 3 things from Big Lots. I picked this up just because I'm very interested to see this. This is Star Trek II, the director's cut of The Wrath of Khan. I don't believe this comes with the 4K edition that I have. If it does, then I won't open it and I will sell it or maybe give it away. But I'm not 100% sure if it does come, and I haven't checked yet because I'm just lazy. So I picked this up. I really like this. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, of the Star Trek, the original cast movie series. So pick this up. This was $5. Also picked up Bumblebee, which I was surprised to see was brand new and not like a previously viewed, like some of the movies that are blockbusters at Big Lots, like Captain Marvel I've seen, and Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame, and Rogue Squadron I've seen used. But this one's brand new, Bumblebee, which I've heard is the best of the Transformers movies. And that may not be saying a whole lot since they haven't really been that great, but I've heard that this actually is really good. So I'm looking forward to watching this. And then last, another re-edition of my collection. It is the first 3 Paranormal Activity movies, 3-movie collection, 1, 2, and 3. And by the weight of this, it feels like they're all on 3 separate discs. I had this in my collection 10 years ago and got rid of it for some stupid reason. So I'm glad to have this back in my collection. So there you go. That is everything I picked up for January 2023. As always, let me know what you think about what I picked up. How many things did you see that I picked up? And if you've made it this far in the video, as always, I really appreciate you watching the whole thing. If you like content like this, please subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell to be notified the next time I post a video, which at this point, if you're watching the day that this comes out, will be in 3 days, because I have a review of Creed coming. That 300 subscribers giveaway is coming, and I think I'm going to do a Q&A at some point. So stay tuned. A lot of stuff coming. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And if you have, thank you very much. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.